Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Today will be super helpful video if you have Mercedes C-Class, that generation here, known as W204. If you need to find where the air conditioner fuses and relays are located. By the way, you have some hidden ones, guys, that most people do not know they exist. Do not waste your money on parts and diagnostics until you watch that video, because it could be simple fix, guys. Another thing, if you need to buy replacement parts, choose at a good price, quick shipping. We'll share the information in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out. So let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So for the air conditioner, which fuses and relays we need to check, guys? First, we're going to start by getting to a fuse box. That's not hard to get to, it's easy. Open the hood. Now, by the way, if you have one of those, we recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location and diagram. It will teach you all about that, guys, and it will show you how to open that cover, which is on the driver's side here as well. But you just open these clips, pull it out, and that's the easy to get fuse box, guys. Now, before we continue, let's quickly, guys, explain why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay. Right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your home resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or two to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So guys, what we have here specifically, let's explain now. In that fuse box, guys, if you come in this row right here, the first fuse that we need to check, the fuse numbers will be next to the fuses on the right side. That's the first fuse after the relay is fuse 11, then fuse number 12. So that fuse number 12, that's the one that you need to check. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuse from the back to the front. That's the first fuse that you will need to check. Next, guys, we need to come to the trunk. In the trunk, we have another one that we need to check. It's a 5 amp fuse in most cases. We're going to open the trunk, and here, guys, on the passenger side now, that's your fuse box here. And if we come here, we need to, guys, check right here that fuse number 43, that 5 amp fuse, very important fuse as well. Next, guys, we need to come to the front, and you have another hidden fuse box that most people do not know that they even have it, guys. We're talking about that prefuse box right here. That's actually the positive jump starter terminal, but that's known as a prefuse box. And depending on the year and model, we may have up to 3 different kinds. So the first one is before 2010 that we have right here. Second one is after 2010 without eco start stop. And this is with the eco start stop. And here, guys, okay, what we will need to check specifically. Quite a few. If you have before 2010, if you take that one apart, guys, the fuse that we need to check is fuse 100. We're talking about that fuse right here, fuse 100. If you have the, after 2010 without eco start stop, it's fuse 158. The location is the same. The number is different, guys. That fuse right here. And if you have one with eco start stop, we're talking about fuse number 160. That's the one that you will need to check. As you can see, the same location, just different number, guys. That's the fuse box that most people don't even know they exist. And if you want to see how to recharge air conditioner, refill it, test AC, clutch, all that stuff, guys, will be on the channel. By the way, you don't have a relay. The relay function is controlled by the engine computer, guys. So a relay will not exist specifically for that purpose, guys. You have fuses that are known as relay fuses. In this Mercedes W204, you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.